a lot going on.
Who's on the Spanish side?
It's a lot. Just for the moment, maybe I will.
Not outside? No. We had it yesterday.
Gracias, Tim.
Hey, Nick, did
Yeah?
Geshe-La send a new version of your text for this afternoon?
I did
Or was
not
that-
see one, but that doesn't mean it's a no. I got a lot going on right now. So I might
Yeah, I bet you do. No, I saw a bunch of notes from
Yes,
him, but
Geshe-La just confirmed that he did send one.
he did?
Dated the 16th, he says.
Oh, you sent it yesterday. Okay. Yeah, I got that one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. There it is. There it is. There it is.
Hi. Hi, boss.
Hi, Nicholas. We're ready for homework.
All right. Yeah. Here it comes. 60 verses on reasoning. We know the new title of our book. We'll get to it.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, it's obviously in the works.
What is the new title? You gotta roll it out.
Crushing dumbasses to
Oh,
smithereens.
right.
Hey, we don't appreciate that.
All right. First question. Let's get right down to business. Here in the final verses of the book, Gyaltsab mentions something we can ride to the dry land of correct view. What is it? I'm trying to make the questions a little easier, okay? Because we're winding down.
Stanley's Tesla.
Is there room for all of us in there?
Yeah, I heard they deceivingly have a lot of space, but we'll see.
We're going to get delays.
Anybody want to take a shot at it? I think I made this one easy.
Board the ship of books of the Mixed Nuts translators.
Awesome. Thank you. That's beautiful. The big boat of the great classics of our system.
I'm gonna unplug my computer.
Anybody remember what that is in Tibetan? I just showed it on the screen for a sec.
I'm at max volume.
Chen is boat.
Yeah, good. Nice. That's the big boat.
Great classics is Shong.
Uh-huh.
Shong. I don't know. Shong Chen.
So
Shong.
I can turn up the output.
You pretty much have worked it out, and the last part is going to be easy for you to work out. Just take a breath. Take one breath. Yeah, good. You got it. I mean, Shungluk Juchen, the big boat of the great classics of our system.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yep. Boom. Nice work. Next. Why specifically does Gyaltsab? Oh, by the way, we've been spelling it Gyaltsab, and I always thought we should spell it with an E. And then yesterday, somebody made a comment that made me think maybe we should start doing it with an E.
Now you got a problem here. Gal, it behaves differently in different positions.
Interesting. Okay.
It's kind of more A in this case. Okay. Sorry.
Gyaltsab. It's not Gyaltsab.
Gal, it's more an A than an E. I'm sorry. That's just the way it is. Don't ask me why.
Because I think many years ago I tried to make a definitive transliteration or pronunciation guide paper, for our system of pronunciation.
Yeah.
But it's never going to be definitive because there's always going to be things like that, right?
Yeah, it's actually how it's pronounced by a Tibetan in the monastery. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to make a rule.
Tim, it looked like Fearless Sage had a hand raise. He might need to be promoted and given the right to record.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Okay. So why does he want to refrain from speaking bad about others specifically? It's one of the couple of the
They're
verses.
false.
Huh?
They're false.
No, why? Why does what would happen if he were to accidentally speak bad about people?
Is he afraid he won't be able to completely insult them enough?
That seems like a reasonable guess.
Well, because he'll be surrounded by pits of fire and the flesh of bone of his body will be reduced to dust. And he'll go to a blazing house of iron.
That
He
is
learned-
specifically.
Lessons with the cowherd lady.
Yes, that was 100% right. Utpala, you are amazing. And I know like these are questions just whether you remember what was said or not, but we're in these ending verses. So Tibetan for crushing to dust, that's a fun one.
For crushing to death.
Telwa? Is it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Dope.
Tawar Lok. Yeah, Lok. Yeah.
Look.
Tawar Lok. Nice. Awesome. You guys are great. Such a fun group. Hi, JB. I miss you.
Hey. Hi.
Been so long. Hi, Connie.
Hi, LJ.
All right. Next question. Gyaltsab goes on to spend a verse appreciating some cool things he has in his life. What are they? Hi, party people.
Hey, we worked hard for that part.
The rain is coming hard all of a sudden. You guys hear it?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Due
Clear
to
blue
that jump.
sky down here.
Gyaltsab goes on this. So anybody remember some of the cool things that Gyaltsab is appreciating?
His cool friends.
No.
Anything to do with learning logic from Jetson Kappa?
No, but that's a good guess.
No.
Cupcakes on stage.
Traditional.
Again, you're breaking up for some reason. Is that my internet due to the storm?
No, I hear you.
Hey,
clear.
don't ask me. We're having our new internet tomorrow.
Oh, right
Uh-huh.
on.
No, it's been like that. They've been saying that for 5 years or so.
Chinzom, you're right. Cool friends is one of the things. Anybody else remember what came in that verse?
He-
Let's go take a look.
There we go. Having
Human body.
a life of leisure
Yeah.
and fortune, great friends who teach the highest path, and a state of mind with faith in the meaning of the profound, the way things are.
the
Tibet
place
for
where
the
he
way-
does not stay. The place where he does not stay, right?
Good. What is that? So that's what the Tibetan I'm asking. Actually, so that's pretty close.
Gine?
No, but you're on the right track, and also Paul's on the right track.
Hmm.
Well, he said lame taka chokla mine.
Oh, yeah, he said that at some point, but that's not
That's not the verse you're talking about.
that's not the phrase that I'm. No, it's not the right. There's a phrase that came up several times in my text. There's a hint.
Oh.
Well, thanks. That's a good hint.
For
You guys
empty
can-
or the way things are. And word, you had one of the words
Oh.
just in the wrong
Oh, no.
position.
Guitar or what?
No, the other word was correct, and it was just in the wrong position in the phrase.
Oh, me? I don't know.
This I'll say it like this: staying in the system.
Oh.
Oh, Lupne?
Nay Luke.
Oh.
Hey, look.
Oh, I forgot to write the pronunciation. It's pronounced Nay Luke. All right. Oops. Okay. So for my translation, I'll share that. Hold on. I didn't have a chance to paste it into my homework, but I think this is right here.
Oh, guess who I just saw?
Oh, that's it. No, it's okay. We're all excited about Amelie.
Yeah. High tree's really exciting.
Okay, so I did a bunch of stuff and to varying degrees of what I feel we could call polished. None of it we could call that far, but I did my best. And I thought we could start here and just work together on it from my screen for a moment. Is that okay, Geshe Michael?
Yeah, good. That's fine. A mooch, or I would say more, they're crying at each other. I wouldn't say lying so much for muchor. It's more
Okay.
like, I don't know, impudent and rude more than lying. Okay, like John Brady.
Right, of course. The rudest. Crushing the rude boys.
Yeah, you figure it out. By the way, I
All
mean,
right.
sometimes in choosing a title word, it has to be poetic to you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'll think about it. I'll put more time into that for sure.
okay, it's like what do you call that? Impudent or something. Yeah, it's kind of like impudent. You got to make it a little scholarly. But okay.
Yeah.
All
All
right.
right, I'll mess around with it. Do you think, Gen, that it's okay to say Aryan Nagarjuna here? Just usually we say the realized being Nagarjuna or something, but it's such a common name for him. I thought it might be nice, and it also has Mahatma, so he's already being called a great being.
Well, you see, I would say common among the 12 people you know who translate Tibetan. You see,
Fair
so
enough. Yeah.
you know,
I'll say
Yeah.
Nagarjuna the realized.
yeah, something like that. That's fine. But don't ever forget that you're writing for. We have 45,000 students came to a recent event, and they most of them have no idea what's Arya, or many of them. So okay.
Well, I won't call him the noble Nagarjuna.
Thank you.
All right.
You're reaching the end of your book, and the sky is like cracking open.
I know it's wild. It's wild out there right now.
Hey, here, let's try. I touched the feed. Yeah, good. I touched.
That's
the
down here,
feed.
Nampaniki Shep.
I know. This is how we frustrate hypertextures.
It frustrated
Yeah.
me for a second, and then I was like, ha ha.
Yeah,
You've done this before.
This is where having hypertexted comes in handy, Hasso.
Yeah. So far, so good. That depends on me, like a moon. Nice. I would find a stronger word for understand for tuksuchu.
Okay.
Okay. Some kind of magnificent word. Okay. It's a very high holy word.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll say fully grasps for now, but I'll remember that I need to work on it.
Yeah.
And these
the
are two different people, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's on the
Okay.
first. Tuk is also high honorific, so you gotta make it sound like Dumbledore. Okay.
Fully grasps with his vast. I'll work it out.
Okay.
Dumbledore. It's true.
Good. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes they say whose name I speak only in fear or something like that. So yeah, it's traditional to pussyfoot around saying the Lama's name. You kind of go blah 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 Rendawa, So okay. Okay, nice. Next paragraph. Yeah, I would translate spiritual son for say.
Okay. Yeah.
It's meant to convey a family relationship.
Totally. Yeah.
Okay. And tuo means primary, or his main one. Sometimes it means prince, the prince of his spiritual sons, or something like that. Okay, good. So you got to find a word for tuo. Yeah. And word, I think it was you and I were discussing. Oh no, Ben Kramer. This is another one of those bestest words that comes after the thing it modifies.
Which one?
Tuo. It's like choke and soul.
Right.
Here's another one. Here's another one. So that structure is reserved for those kind of highest of his class words. Okay.
Okay. To the prince.
Oh,
of-
nice. You got that second part right, and it was difficult.
It took me
good.
a while. I was really confused, and then I finally something cracked in my mind that was.
Thank
it
you
wasn't-
for not calling his eyeballs his results. Okay. The same word. Okay. But it's not domsum, it's lapasum.
Yeah, so interestingly, I saw that Lapa could mean either, and then your note said 3 vows. So
that's wrong. It should be.
I thought you might be
Yeah.
right because when I looked it up, it also said that it could be that.
No, it's a 3 trainings. Yeah.
Okay.
Although normally it would be vowels that you're protecting like your eyes. Okay.
Yeah. I actually had trainings and then I didn't want to
No,
contradict.
yeah. No, I think I was just in a rush. Kasi kepa tu dak tabu tampa main bekiwanam ano ni pinu niepet so sujupala misipe good. You said overwhelming for Misipa. That's good.
Yeah.
You didn't say he was impatient with my faults, which is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was an excellent move. Yeah, the rest is perfect. Very good.
Wow.
You guys
this was
are
hard.
really, you guys are shocking me. No, pleasantly
Well,
surprised.
We've got a great teacher.
Yeah, we're pretty
Yeah,
lucky.
it must be the teacher. Okay.
We do have the best translator in the world showing us how to do it. So
Yay.
okay. I
So-
didn't get a chance to look up where's Yolmo. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay, good.
But I will research that and make a great footnote if I can.
Can you scroll up a bit so I can see the Tibetan?
Oh, sorry.
There you go. Stop there. Okay. Yeah, Michepa is
It's not unwavering faith.
it's not me. That would be Miyoa, you see?
Oh.
But it does mean unshakable. How's that?
Unshakable faith. Oh, I thought that would be Miyoa.
But it's literally unbreakable.
Oh, I like that even better.
And that's the word that's used when you talk about diamonds. They say michepa, unbreakable. So maybe you could say unbreakable. Thank you for not spelling his name with a
H.
Dharma.
Yeah, H. It is not the Sanskrit word dharma. It's a Tibetan word dharma, and it has no relationship to the word dharma. And everyone misspells it. Okay.
Microsoft Word tried to autocorrect me, and
I know.
struck it.
I see all these great scholars, calling him by his wrong name. Michepa, it's kind of insulting when you write a book about somebody and you misspell his name in the whole book. Dharma Rinchen Depa Dan Dembar. Thompson Dina Zimba Tume Kushin. No, he was Kulwa by Thompson Dana Zimba. Duma yeah, at the Kulwa of many Thompson Dana Zimbas.
Okay. He was led by
Kulwa. Anybody know?
Impelled.
Urged.
yeah, get behest.
Yeah. Or begged. Yeah. Behested. Yeah. It means Kulwa. Urged by many other Domsons. That's people who make great efforts to keep their vows. And Dana Zimba means what?
People who hold the collections of the scripture.
Good, yeah, scripture masters.
Yeah, by
Okay.
masters and
Yeah.
clean it up later.
Okay. uh,
So I guess he was also urged by this guy Gendon Gelson.
not really. That guy, you should break the sentence after cool. And
Okay.
then it says Genda Gelson, who was a Kashi Zimba. Well, how did you translate that?
Incorrectly, I'm sure, the holder of the
Oh.
four.
So you know there's 5 grade subjects in the Geshe course. And so they used to give out Geshe degrees like 4 booker, 3 booker, 2 booker. He was a 4 booker.
So
Okay.
it's a status within the monastery.
It's a kind of medium, actually kind of a lower Geshe. Yeah, a 4 booker.
Like an all but
Yeah.
dissertation in the US.
Yeah, he probably didn't finish Vinaya or something like that. He didn't go to Xiaoping's class. But it's a pretty high, so if you think about it, before Tsongkhapa, those great Gelugpa monasteries weren't founded yet because they were founded during his time, during his final years.
Yeah.
Sarah was founded in the final year of his life, I think.
Is there an
So-
official title for it?
No, I would just say master of the four great teachings or something. And then you'll have to go figure out which one is missing. I'm not sure. We'll have to see if anyone made a list of what the first 4 books are. I don't know what they were in those days, okay, but really the most common one is Kachupa in those days, which is a master of the 10 grade books. And that refers to the grade 5 books and the 5 great commentaries to the 5 great books. So sometimes they used to say a master of 10 books.
Okay.
And that was a full Geshe. Yeah. Okay. So
Oh, it's really raining. Oh my God.
yeah. They're celebrating Nick getting to the end of his book. And by the way, you worked really hard on this. I can see you spent a lot of hours on this. This is good. So what happened to that guy? Oh, he gathered.
You
all
got
I
the
needed,
paper and the ink.
Yay, good man.
And here I kind of took a guess. Like I worked harder on the verses above. Okay, I started to fall off energetically here, or I didn't.
Yeah.
But I just thought since we were so close to the end, I thought it'd be fun to just take a shot at it, and then we could work together.
No, I like it. This Jarwa means Sampa.
Oh, we thought.
Nope, Sampa. Sompa. Sompa.
Composed.
Yeah, this Jarwa means I threw this together.
I translated it. I just did this just before we got on the call, but I said we set ourselves to work.
No, it's like I wrote this or I composed this. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
In retreat at Yol. Yeah.
Compose this in retreat. Yeah, you're right. In Yolmo.
By the way, Nick's in the final sentences of this book. He's in the colophon. Yeah. The colophon is fun not only because you're finishing a book, but because you can understand it. I used to be so happy when I reached the colophon. I was like, "Yay!" I was sitting around. I had my friends talking. Okay, it's all good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ursula, did you see John Campbell's question in the chat?
I don't know what it refers to though.
Okay.
Am I missing something? Something about logic, but
No, not about. Oh,
yeah, John Campbell said it. Oh no. I didn't see the question. Just the title.
Oh, that's Vidalia. Yeah.
Just the title, he said.
Oh, is he deliberately referencing Shibma number?
Oh, yeah. Anytime any Nagarjun, anybody near anybody close to Nagarjuna who references smashing things to dust is thinking about that title. Yeah, that's for sure. Now there's a little poem at the end, Nick. I hate to tell you.
I did it. I did. I mean, okay, and I really make no claims that I did it, but I took a little shot at it like 10 minutes before I got on the call.
Yeah. Okay. I don't vouch for the accuracy of the information in that thing I got you, but I thought it's better than nothing.
Thank you for finding that again. There's this little thing. I dedicate the storehouse of virtue of this composition that we may gain understanding deep in our hearts and realize the unerring meaning of the view of the middle way.
Yeah. Now I was thinking about this. What if I tell you that because Dharma Rinchen has identified himself and said where he was when he wrote the book, and he's already bowed down to his teachers, he would not write this sentence.
Oh, interesting. Just because that's generally the way a colophon goes.
Yeah, he wouldn't have the dedication would be before he identified himself and who paid for the ink and stuff like that. That's my sense. So this tipa is not writing in the sense of writing a book, because that's not really that common in Tibet. They would say tsomba or jarwa. So what's it mean here?
Could it be the publisher? I mean,
the scribe. The scribe.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay, so great lamas had a guy sitting there. They would say the book to the scribe, and the scribe would write it on paper. Yeah, and then it would go to the carvers.
Okay,
right? The carvers are much too slow to take dictation.
Of course, yeah. That would be.
Yeah, so I'm assuming this is that person who gave the ink and the pens. Okay. So let's study how you translate it in anyway. It's still first person. Yeah, I dedicate the storehouse. Of writing down this composition that we may gain understanding deep in our hearts. Yeah. The Chinjimalopa modifies tok. I'm sorry. Let me think about it.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, unerringly realize or realize.
Yeah. That's what it is. Yeah.
So can I say like perfectly realize?
That's fine. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's an but the point is that it's an adverb. It's not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's good. The rest is good. Good. How about Om Swasti?
I didn't. I thought to just write Om Swasti, but
that's okay. I like to put the Om Swasti in
italics.
In italics, yeah. The swasti is one word, right? Like swastika.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I like to put an exclamation mark, and it means tashi gurchik, may all be good or something. May
goodness prevail or something like that.
Yeah, sometimes I say may goodness prevail. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's right. I like that. I'll put that also, because it's nice. I like it's good to be there, but.
Word, I got an assignment for you.
Okay, go ahead again.
I'm guessing Telndro is a poeticism. It's probably a river. What's it mean? What's Delmjor? The only place you see this is in Delmjor.
It is
the leisure. Yeah,
it's a poetic.
Yeah, so What? Okay, it's a poeticism for river, I guess.
Yeah, river or flowing water.
Yay.
I called it a
So-
stream, but
That's fine. But I'll tell you something. I like to retain the poeticisms. You
Okay.
know, if he and I like to make them. I like to anglicize them. So
I'll
what are you
find
gonna
out.
call it?
The Russian torrent.
No, it's the opposite. It's a
Yeah, yeah. It's something
no, it's a mighty river flowing slow. It's a Mississippi river. It's not a Sedona, whatever this creek is. It's a leisurely flow.
Yeah.
Okay.
That doesn't even say flow. It's a slow trip.
Uh,
Yeah, and then I always put a footnote and say slow trip means a big river that's moving slowly or something like that. Okay.
I'll have to look. I'll have to think about that one, I guess.
Yeah, may the mighty peaceful river of this Chujin.
Yeah, this gift of the Dharma.
Yeah. And this has got to be added on by the people who paid for the printing. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is not a, Geltebje finished his part back a while ago. And
Yeah.
then people keep tacking on things like we will. And at the end of a book, okay?
Yeah.
And apparently this carving was done at the great monastery of Tashilhundu, which is probably Tashilhunbo, okay? I would
Right.
say Tashi. And he's trying to gloss the Thumbo in Tashilhunbo.
So, okay. So I'll put a footnote there.
Yeah, he's making a joke. Because everybody calls the monastery. By the way, this is the fourth great Galupa monastery after Sarah, Ganden, and Dibu.
Right.
So we allow them to send a small team to the winter debates. And what's the other great Galupa? There's 5, really.
There's 5.
Yeah, there's one in the east.
What's that called?
Huh. Oh, the one that.
John. No, it's at John.
Tashikil, but you can, it's not bad to say. Rata is tiny. Rata is like, I don't know, a couple hundred monks. But I'd say, yeah, Kumbum is also respectable, but not big enough. Yeah, Tashikil. Yeah, Tashikil.
All this talk is making me miss the monastery.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so anyway, I think he's making a joke, and I think you're going to have a footnote. It's Tashilhunbo,
Right.
but he changed it to spontaneous good luck or spontaneous fortune. He added a word to he was making a joke,
Do you
good
think
karma just happens here.
Right.
Okay.
Do you think that I should rather than writing the name in Tibetan, translate it into English and then footnote it?
It's I think on this it's up to you. Yeah. Okay. Let's see the rest of your translation. Tashi, Churchill. Yeah. So may this mighty river of generosity flow never ending. This is not. You got it right. This J means say, to run out, right?
Everlasting, yeah.
Yeah, we see the ZAD very often, right? And this is a verb. So yeah, may that river never dry. Okay, may it never stop. Okay.
You just said flow everlasting. I'm making a note. I like that.
You said that. Okay.
Well,
Yeah. Okay. But it refers to the generosity at the monastery. Okay. The gift of the Dharma at this monastery. The habit of giving the Dharma at this monastery, may it never dry up.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Pende Jungne Gyalten. Good. The first line is correct.
I had a trouble with this Jun here. I even wrote, "You'll be proud of me."
Yeah.
To words.
Yeah. Now this
You
is
said
a
the
reference.
definition right out the-
You can have a footnote. This is a special tree that exists outside the city called Tanaduk in the heaven of the 33. Okay. There's a special tree there called the gathering tree. And people go there and get Dharma teachings. Okay. So he's comparing his monastery to this sacred tree in the heavens where people meet together and listen to Buddhists teach. Okay. So you can look at it. It's actually in the 3rd chapter of the Abhidharma.
Okay.
You can look it up in my bad translation from
Yeah, I got that right here.
from 1978. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Pende Jungne. Good. Gyalta Yongdu Jun.
What
Good.
does
So the-
does Young Jun mean like gathered at the tree or covered by the tree or something else?
Oh no, it means the tree under which everyone gathers for teachings.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's
So
awesome.
the young here means everybody. And do means to get together for a Dharma teaching, or Seichu, as we did today very sweetly. Thanks to JB and Connie. Yeah, Yongdu. So it's a specific tree called the gathering tree. No, it's not the wishing tree. It's a special tree. It's not the Yishin
Yishinobu.
tree.
Yeah. Okay.
It's not that one. Duzoiba. Okay, Yongdu Rabge Dokun. And here's and the second line is a reference to the tree, Nick.
Spreading its roots far and wide, something like that.
Yeah, may it grow far and wide, so that it's Debu Sangbo.
It's okay. Hold on. It's pure result.
No, Debu. Now I want Debu. Before you
Fruits.
correctly didn't say Debu. Yeah, the fruits of this tree. Okay.
Oh, right. That.
Yeah, which is highest freedom. So, may all beings go to the gathering tree of the Buddhist teachings, and may it grow ever stronger, and may all beings pluck its fruits of total freedom. Okay. And this chippa means may they enjoy it. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. And to enable that, cheer. Okay? To enable that, I hope they have great sponsors, fearless warrior sponsors who never allow the river of generosity to dry up.
Okay.
No, really, the cheer is, so that can happen. I hope that the generosity of people here at our monastery, the great river of generosity, of the gift of the Dharma. You see, the gift of the Dharma is going to allow the tree to grow so people can pluck the fruits of liberation.
Understand. I'm going to have to rework the verse quite a bit.
Yeah, good luck. Good luck. Yeah, so the gift of the Dharma means teacher's teaching is what feeds the tree. And then it allows people to pluck the fruits of the mixed nuts classes.
Maybe I can add another verse plugging the mixed nuts classes here, since everybody else.
Yeah. May all the mixed. You can hide nuts and mix in the poem.
Yeah. May everyone subscribe to monthly rolling donations through
May all the squirrels find what they're looking for.
May everyone donate to the storage facility.
May the squirrels.
be translating this in many years. Why are they talking about the Castle Rock Fund?
Yeah, we gotta see how they mistranslate Castle Rock Fund in 1,000 years from now. Oh, this is a reference to below no heaven.
There was a castle on a rock.
Somebody's gonna find White Castle hamburgers and yeah, okay. Anyways, Sarva Mangalam. May goodness prevail. Good. Yeah.
Oh,
All
that's
right,
make
very-
goodness prevail.
Now, Nick, do you want to tell everybody what's going to happen now with your book?
It's going to be one of the biggest books to hit the United States and the rest of the
No,
world.
no. No, I'm talking about. Are we done with your book? Is my question.
Sorry, say that one more time again. Somebody else is talking.
The question was, are you done with your book, and what's going to happen next with the classes about?
All
your
right.
book?
We are finished with Gyaltsab J's commentary to the 60 verses on reasoning. Yay. I actually never thought this day would come. I thought I would be even more gray and just still like, why is he arguing
Yeah,
with
you're
this guy?
Hey, you still got hair. Stop complaining.
And so we have 11, I think it's 11 folios of lecture notes by Gyaltsab J about a teaching that he received on this text by his teacher, Jason Kappa. And I think I'm really looking forward to translating them.
Yeah, and we decided to throw it in for fun. But it's gonna take another 2 terms. Okay, it take another half a year. It's gonna add a half a year to this project, but I think it's worth it. I checked his commentary, and as you can guess, if it's only 11 pages, it's really the highlights of Tsongkhapa teaching this book. So it's probably their highlights that stuck in Gyaltsab J's mind. So let's go, Nick. You're not done yet.
Okay, do you want me to just share the screen or do you want to share?
Let me do, because I might want to roll around a little bit.
Yeah, for sure.
Anyway, congratulations on that.
Thank you. Thank you, Geshe Michael, for taking me under your wing and allowing me to participate in this. It's a great.
Well, I'd like to say no mixed nut has dropped out yet, and that's like a miracle. Okay.
It's an honor to do this, and it's also really, really fun.
Yeah, I think I recently I watched someone pass away, and I was thinking, if this is all I do, I'm okay with it. You know what I mean? Like that. This is really important. Okay, hang on. I wanted to just improve the screen a little bit. Hang on. Okay. Okay, here we go. Please read, and Seiji wants to check you. Oh, can he hear you?
I'll scream.
I can hear him.
Okay. Seiji's gonna scream when you make mistakes.
Rick,
By the way, if you hear other screams, that's just one of his screaming trainees.
All right. Rick Bajuk Chupe Sintri Te Sung Shingel Tsup Chuje Kupashukso. This is called, this is called Setting Forth Chuje after Dharma.
No, instrumental.
Oh. What was set forth by the Lord? The Dharma set forth by the Lord, written down by Gyaltsab, Prince Lord Regent, like as spoken by the Lord. Notes on the 60 verses on reasoning.
Sorry, did somebody have a comment?
Notes on the 60 verses. I'll try it the other way. Notes on the 60 verses on reasoning, and a teaching by the Lord, from a teaching by the Lord, meaning Jason Kappa.
Yeah.
Set down by, Dharma set down by Gyaltsab J. Gyaltsab. Oh, okay, yeah. Gyaltsab Chuje. He's playing with his own name a little bit or something.
Yeah. The Dharma Lord Gyaltsab. Okay.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay, so title was not given by,
By Gyaltsab.
yeah, no student would refer to himself as a Dharma Lord in the same mention as teacher. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
I'll
By
be
the way,
your-
this
Just a-
means following the words. Okay. This shin means following what my teacher said. Okay.
Okay,
That's my teacher said. Yeah.
as my teacher, that's what I thought. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Seiji, you're not done yet. You gotta work hard. Seiji offered to do the next two parts. All right. Okay. Please read, Nick. Make a mistake. Passion.
Okay.
That's what I do it.
Jebita Dampa. Renams Piag.
Did some tampa.
Uh-huh. Keep going. I need help.
Nam la check solo.
Thank you. Okay, good. Got it. Now I won't mess that up again. Thank you. I bow down to the Holy Lord, or the Holy, yeah.
Nam. Nam.
Nam. Oh, Lords. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. I bow down. I like to call it high and holy ones.
Cool.
High and holy ones.
like-
Okay.
I bow down to the high and holy ones. Rick Juk Chupe Tikler Chepa La Sum.
Hey, make some mistakes.
Okay. I'll try to make some subtle ones.
You know what you can do is on the T's, we could aspirate.
Okay.
Yeah,
But then I won't do this one because I don't want to throw them off. Tencha Tsahompe Pei.
Sompe.
Okay. Nyendro.
Yongdro.
Chojad.
Virgil.
Chujit. Okay. Tampar Damchawa Shunga. Tampe Gewa Byangchub to Bisknao.
And Chub too.
Noao. Noao. All right, this is cool. Rick Badu, so the 60 verses set in verse.
Good.
We're set, R3?
We're going to in
cut in 3.
Here.
well, actually, my teacher's lecture had 3 parts.
Okay. Oh, so that's just kind of inferred.
Yeah. Well, he said that the book had 3 parts. How's that?
This is what it looks like. Oh, okay. Yeah, he said that the book Tencha Tombe Mundro Chuja. So that would be the offering of praise.
Learn something from the book.
Sorry, the pledge to compose the work and the offering of
Which precedes the
the offering of praise.
no, the offering of praise, which precedes
The pledge to compose the work.
no. There's no pledge here.
Oh, sorry, Tencha. Oh, the composition of the Shastra, the composition of the,
Yeah.
meaning the body of the work, I'm guessing?
Yeah, the offering of praise, which is going to come before the composition of the book. Okay.
Okay, yeah, bring your praise, which is going to come before the composition
Yeah,
of the
this
work.
is not the promise to compose.
Got you.
Okay.
No, it's right here.
And-
Pardam Chawa. Yeah.
And now part 2 is shungu.
The actual text,
Yeah, which was dam chawad.
which was pledged to be composed.
Yeah, which they promised. Okay. And then at the end, what you just finished,
The dedication of the virtue to enlightenment.
hey, if you wanted to put that into a verse, how would you do that?
I would do it like as a gewa de type of thing.
Oh, good. That's where it comes from. The end of his Gewadi, yeah. That it is the 60th verse of the 60 verses. Yeah, yeah. Okay, good. So I inserted the one verse, but I believe he's just going to do highlights. There's no way he can cover 60 verses in 11 pages. So I'm not even sure. Yeah, I'm not sure how much we should do with putting in verses, but that's a decision we'll make as we go along. Okay. Okay.
Well, yeah, okay. Because we're gonna already have it in the commentary above, and then we'll also have them alone, and then the first appendix after this.
Yeah, if he only treats a few verses and he does so in detail, I would insert them. If he doesn't specifically refer to the verses, but he's just kind of giving an overview, I would not insert them because that would make putting him 3 times into the book, which is a little over the top. Okay, so here's the first of the 3 categories that he promised, which is the traditional offering of praise to some holy being at the beginning of writing a book, which even Nagarjuna did. Okay, all right, here we go. Please read, and Christina Kasika's gonna
Make mistakes, Nick.
turn that thing all the way up. It turns blue. That means it's record. It means it doesn't matter.
Whoa.
No?
Sorry.
Inclusive.
Oh,
Yeah.
but the back thing in the back.
No, you need to press. He'll.
Oh,
Okay, he'll hear it.
I'll say real
I
quick.
got-
By the way, for everybody who wasn't here this morning, we put the examples of the life tools in the Dropbox. Maybe Venerable Upala would be kind enough to share that in the chat.
I'm sorry, what?
We put the examples of the real
Oh.
apps in Google Drive. Maybe you could share the link so people could look at those examples. For those of you interested in writing life tools from this material, for which you
For
could
$200.
you could win serious money. There are examples from Geshe Michael, myself, Stanley, and Sugang in Google Drive. And Venerable Upala will promptly share the link in the chat. Thank you.
Okay, that's good.
Okay, dang. Pony.
No, don't,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, don't be shy. Correct him.
don't.
Dangbo.
Okay,
Dang
dang
Pony.
Pony. Kanki so Kangpa Shila. First of all,
Good job.
The first,
Now, Nick, he's referencing the verse, okay? He
uh-huh,
says the Kangbashi, which starts with
uh-huh. The
Kanki. Okay.
the line which the section of the verse starting with Ganki.
The 4 lines
Uh-huh.
that start with Kangi. And then,
Oh,
so
got
I inserted the verse, okay?
Yes, sir.
He specifically referred to it. So the verse starts with Kanki, and he says, let's talk about those 4 lines. You want to read them in English? I bow down.
I bow down to that Lord of the Able Ones, the one who said that things occur in dependence, who with this method rid himself of the idea that anything could start or stop. I remember.
Okay. So now he's gonna say what his teacher said during his lecture on the 60 verses.
Okay.
It would be fun to go through the biography of Jetson Kappa and see if they mentioned that lecture. Then you could date. I don't know if they do. I don't remember, but we could check easily. Okay.
I'll search that between the terms. Yeah. Okay. We have 2 minutes, so I'll just go. Gumpo Lujub Churchen, Tencha Tsompe Tukmar Tumbala Tuchak Sepala Gutsen Jute, Tupasangi Chomtende Terang Shinki Kewa Tangak Pa Pongwa Tenching Jel Jung Rangwang Tu Sumpe Gutsen Ki Tela Tupa Yimbe Chir.
Okay. Gumbo Ludwig Church.
Consider Arya our protector Nagarjuna.
Good. At the Togma of Tenja Tsomba,
At the beginning of what do you call it? Composing this Shastra, this book.
classical commentary. He does a tuchak to the tumba.
He does a bowing praising to the teacher, meaning the Buddha.
Good. And there's a gyuten for that.
There's a reason why.
Why? Because that tuba,
That able one, the Buddha, the
that's how
conqueror,
you, yeah.
he taught that things don't start or stop. Oh, things start and stop independent. Oh, the things don't start or stop from their own side. They
Yeah,
do go through dependence.
Yeah, he rejected, he pong,
Uh-huh.
that things start from their own side or stop from their own side. And he
said that things occur through the power of dependence or through dependence.
Yeah, tela tupa yimbicha. Okay, I'm going to give you a definition. You tell me what it is. Shinde soje shingi jason madong or jikten deer do dun rawan the door zechin data door zepa gawaniki lungtenbe changsem papa shinde soje kitsini.
The definition of an innovator is somebody who thinks of something that has never been, or takes things that already exist and puts them together in a new way as it hasn't been done before.
Yeah, do dun wrong wang to do. Do dun wrong wang to do. What's that wrong one? What's that wrong one?
Independently.
Yeah, they don't depend on anyone else's interpretation. They come up with a fresh, unique interpretation, and there's only been two in history, unless you count some couple. Okay. So that's what the wrong one means here. Okay.
Independent. Yeah.
On his own. He taught. I'm my first verse in my 60 verses, which is really verse 61 if you want to be technical. He bows down to the Buddha, but especially because he came up with this on his own. He did not depend jikten dir in this world on any other person.
We're over time, boss. But I feel very grateful to have gotten to start this. Thank you. This is amazing.
Yay, yeah.
I'm excited to
see. It's 17th, you guys?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. All right, good job, Nicholas. I don't think anyone's ever tried to translate this book, so you did it. So there you go.
Please have a perfect world.
And it was a rough trip. It was a rough trip. The first 10 pages were, I think he was trying to see if we had the guts to quit or not. Yeah. Okay. All right. Take a break, you guys. See you.
Thank you. Yeah. Back
Good
in.
job.
Thank you. Yeah. I mean, I think officially we start in 3 minutes, but we can take a little bit longer if you need.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's start at 5:05 then.
Yeah. Sounds good to me.